this all put together and welded. I need to have a bolt up there because that's got some slop in it. The wheel's got that much slop. And you can see down here it's just rotating on the shaft there, so I got to put a bolt in that. This is kind of welded, and we got the same deal with that shaft right there. You got to put a bolt in that as well. And here's the rest of the morning. I got this welded pretty good. Not good enough, but this is all welded and straight. That's welded and straight. Got my joints welded, not the best welds of course, but they're plenty strong. And everything's all in and tight. You can see the wheel move there. And I got a little slack here. From about there to there. Part of it just wheel's loose. Part of it is just flopping around here, and I don't have this tight yet. But the majority is right down there where that shadow is. I don't know if the camera's showing it, but it's that double D joint down on the end. I was going to bore a hole in it. I don't know how hard or how easy it's going to be to crawl under there and put a bolt in it. That's what I did with this one. But I could get a drill to it, obviously. I just put a bolt in there to keep that one from moving. You can see I got pretty good movement of the wheels. Turns much better to the right than it does the left. So I think I'm going to have to change my cut my tie rods and make that one a little shorter and this one a little longer. But anyway, that's a minor deal compared to what I've been doing. Yeah, I can just machine a little tube that'll fit right over that on both of them and center it. Center my rack halfway and then cut them. If it was turning more to the right than the left, or the left than the right, I wouldn't care, because that's the one you're going to make U-turns with. But I had the same trouble with another one I put together. It turned more to the right than left. Anyway, that's pretty much done. I've got to mount this stuff kind of where I want it. Make sure my wheel's all straight. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. I can get in it here. And see, the hands fit real good. Plenty of room to get under it. So that wheel's about where it's going to go. I can mount that, finish mounting that bracket there, weld it to this brace, and then start working on that brake. I'd like to get this all bolted down today. So I should be pretty close. That looks pretty good and it's solid. And you can see the wheel moving there. It's going to be a double-handed job to steer. And I still got a lot of the weight off of that one tire. But anyway, it's good enough for what we're doing here. Well, here we go. Steering's in and pretty tight. Got a couple bolts there to the floorboard. Mark my foot here. Gas pedal's way too high, but I just put it in for now. Probably about like that would be plenty good. And I got enough room here to get onto the brake, not hit anything. So anyway, I'll adjust this. I need that a lot closer to the floor. Part of it's I've just got the wire in there with the spring. I don't have the linkage or anything. And I'm going to bolt this all down for the steering. And I think I'll just weld a brace into this right here. I don't know, something like this, just a bar across there. I was going to try to get it where I could unbolt it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. This is just getting to be too much of a problem getting all this stuff where I can take it out. If I have to get into there and cut it with something. I don't know, I'm just tired right now, but I may work out something like a plate that comes here and goes under here, and then I'll just put a bolt straight through this. It shouldn't be too hard to bore a bolt for that. But anyway, I can get out. I got a hell of a lot of room there, but enough to get in and out of. And this all turned out to be nice and straight. Moving the tires. This here was a hex-sided thing. It was actually a power tool U-joint, and it looks like it's backing off a little. I don't like that at all, so I'm gonna just buy another big U-joint like this, and I don't really care. I'll just cut that off there and weld it in. So I'll just make a steering unit. This is all tight. I need to do that one down in there. And basically the steering's in. I turn my tie rod in there. It's at the center, and this one here is all lined up. And this one's the same thing. I got a little too much toe in it right now. So what I'll do is just pull that off and thread it further, because it's all the way and it needs to have more toe in at this point. So I won't have to cut anything. I was able just to screw this one out, and I'll rethread that one. You don't want to have to do anything with that. Just 2 3/4 turns lock to lock. So The way I got it set right now, it hits the stops on both sides. So it's steerable and drivable. Now I have to finish up those brakes, brace that or whatever tomorrow when I feel better. But this is a pretty good deal for the day. Pretty much got this all together. Had a guy come out and put a new windshield in my car, only 200 bucks. Nothing cracked all the way across, but it's in good shape now. Anyway, here it is. Have to fabricate me some kind of little metal tunnel there. And finish bolting that floor down. And pretty much good to go. Steering and put the dash back. Figure out where I'm going to wire it, how I'm going to wire it. And see how far we can get tomorrow.
Doing some work.
Down here. You running?
Yep.
Alright, well, so we replaced all of the valve springs, put new ones on it, because it had some broken seals, umbrella seals. In fact, they were all bad. I think there was 2 of them that were kind of good. So while I was doing that, I knew it was going to smoke real bad. So I went ahead and bought new springs, replaced all the valve springs. So hopefully it won't smoke anymore. Well, I don't know, it smoked before, it must have. So anyway, that's what I did. This is the final side here now. I already did the other side. Got a tool that you're supposed to hit with a hammer and take out the valve keeper. It didn't work. So I wound up using a big pair of curved needle nose pliers. Thank you, Harbor Freight. You see me in these videos because I'm always making them. But it's all back together. We got it kind of cleaned up. Got the manifold on here now, and it's all cleaned up and bolted on. Oh, just go ahead and slapping these on. I know you guys probably already know this, but you don't want to tighten one end or something all at once. I'm going to take everything and, you know, half a turn at a time or something, so it's all pulling down evenly on the shafts. What I did was just tighten these little ones snug. power to the big ones. The main head bolts at this point. I don't know what kind of torque you're supposed to be at. I would imagine about 80 pounds. 80 pounds. I think that's what I torqued the other ones to. Right now I'm just sliding the main head bolts up. I'll put about 20 pounds of torque on them. Tighten. Now I still got this set about 85 pounds. But basically use a staggered pattern. Close to the end of the day. Man, that don't feel like it. Oh, we got it up to 100 pounds. There's 70. There we go. Now give it a few that'll hold it. So, I put a little oil on it. Try to pour it so it'll run down these push rods into the lifters. This is just air compressor oil, not even good oil. Well, there it is. Motor's all buttoned up. Manifolds all torqued down. Heads are torqued. Both valve covers are on. I repaired 2 studs here and they were broke off for this. You see there I used different bolts on them, silver bolts. They're a little longer, but motor's all back together. Got it holds tight. Got to pull the top off and clean those carburetors still. Yeah, I got a pile of junk here in it. Still a long ways to go. Got tired of messing with that brake. But anyway, this is kind of a load off my mind. Basically, if those carburetors are any good, at this point I could just put the plug wires on and some gas and fire it up. I'm not going to bother doing that until I get all the wiring right, get the oil changed. So at least it's pumping new oil through it. Oil didn't look real bad, it was kind of bad. But this grill looks good. Anyway, oh yeah, I got a remote oil filter I gotta put on there. Kind of admiring this black rust converter. Made a very interesting look here. Definitely looks like a old rusty car. Well, that's what it is, an old rusty car. And then I got to do a little bit of put this bed on it. The transmission tunnel. I only got a couple more days of free work on this thing, and I got to go back to work. Try to get as much done as I can.